Good morning, Facebook.
Good morning.
Good morning, Instagram.
Good morning, Instagram.
It's not a... well, sorry, I was going to say it's not a bad morning. It's not horrible. Cold out there is what I was going to say. It's not cold out there, but it is, it's a bit rainy, drizzly, pissy this morning. We're going to see more of that across the county today. Further showers. We're back from Longford, though.
Yes, we're back from the Midlands.
It was... we were just saying there as we were going live, that's a long drive, lads. And we have colleagues who do that regularly, but that's a long drive. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus
Very
Christ.
long, isn't it? How do people do that all the time now?
It's very long for some people when they need to pee. No, do you know what we were just saying?
Oh, I needed to pee for so long, Andrew.
Yeah, it's funny though, because when you're driving on the motorway, wherever you're going, and you're like, oh God, all right, I'll hold it. And then the next thing you're like, there's nowhere to pull in. So yeah, it was eventful.
Yeah, so if anybody saw me running through a car park in Adair yesterday evening, with Andrew, like me running, and Andrew kind of, I won't say scurrying behind, but I could hear you laughing.
Yeah, it was quite funny, because in fairness, you went out to the Jeep and you were like, oh God.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was touch and go there for a minute with the pee-pee.
Oh, it was good times.
So, how are you today apart from that? You're all
right?
right?
You know, I'm a little bit sleepy. I felt like I had a good sleep last night, but it's just, I don't know, just the day we had, because we obviously had driven up the day before as well, so I'm just a bit sleepy today.
But it was nice. We had a good time.
Oh, no,
lovely.
we had a great time, and
really
shout
nice.
out to our colleagues and our sister station above. We had a good old day yesterday, in fairness. And their studios are lovely. It's just, as I said, people who do that drive regularly, oh, Jesus, fair play to you.
And we took the peak totally with the expense account.
Oh, God, yeah.
Out Monday night, dinner,
Lotto
tickets.
Did we win,
one
by the
each.
way?
No, it's tonight.
Oh,
the
the main lotto. Sorry, it was Monday we were daily millions.
Yeah, so we'll have to give in our receipts now later. Kidding, by the way, before anybody gives out to us. Let's check out today's paper. So Enoch Burke is back on the front pages. Now, you heard the story yesterday, I'm sure, at this stage. He's suspended from his job. He's causing all sorts of trouble for the school that he was working at, the court service. And it emerged yesterday that he's on full pay. It's the hard Enoch life for us, is the headline in the Star today.
That's a good headline, in fairness.
Sacked trans row teacher Enoch Burke is still getting his full pay, despite being locked up in Mountjoy for almost 300 days, a judge said yesterday. So he's Burke raking it in is the headline there. It's a bit of a sickener, isn't it, for people? People out working hard, trying to make ends meet. They can't afford to pay their mortgage. They can't afford to pay their rent. And this lad is on full pay, even though he's in jail at the moment. Politician round on Backhurst over RT exit deals. Another headline in the Star today. Pressure's growing now on RT's DG Kevin Backhurst after politicians rounded on him yesterday over his role in the broadcasters' exit packages that have caused so much controversy. So that's also on the front page of the Star today.
More RT in the front page there as Times. And RTE chair had threatened to quit, says Martin. Minister reveals days of frantic exchanges between the officials and Siún Rahalig, the now former chair of the RT board, and Catherine Martin, the media minister, picture on the front page there. And company housing children in state care fabricated staff checks. Serious failings in screening of staff posed an unacceptable risk to young children who were supposed to be secure. That's according to the Irish Times as well this morning.
In the front page of today's Irish Examiner, making the front page there, Martin could not depend on info from chairs, the headline. More on the relationship between Media Minister Catherine Martin and Siún Rahalig there on the front page of the Examiner today. 40% mistake cause of climate change. Very interesting report today. Almost 40% of Irish people wrongly believe climate change is jointly caused by people and natural occurrences. Despite incontrovertible scientific evidence that it is down to human activity. So 4 in 10 of us believe that it's just something going on with the Earth that is causing climate change, which suddenly started happening in the past 20 or 30 years. Didn't happen all the years before that. But anyway, and then wake-up call for Eileen Gleeson in Ireland last night. They were very poor against Wales last night, beaten 2-0. Now, Wales did score 2 very early goals, kind of shocked us a bit, and we were kind of like rabbit in headlights a bit for the first 20 minutes of the match or so, and then did improve. But I suppose, we were on a great winning streak there, and it wasn't going to last forever. It had to end at some stage, and it ended last night. But serious disappointment there for for Eileen Gleeson after that game. Not what she was expecting from last night's game, I would say, but that's in the Irish Examiner sports section today.
And in the Mail this morning, the picture of Monica Lewinsky on the front page. Monica is reborn as the face of a top brand. I don't know what that top brand is.
Wow.
It's inside the paper today. D. Forbes must tell us about Nally job move and exit package. Minister demands that the former Director General shed some light on how the new boss, against whom complaint was made, was moved and within a couple of years was the beneficiary of a confidential exit deal out of RTE. That's another story on the front page. And we earn €100,000 but are still too poor to have a baby. That's inside the Irish Daily Mail as well this morning.
A couple of things we've already mentioned in the papers trending on X at the moment, like Enoch Burke refusing to purge his contempt again yesterday, and then that news, as we mentioned, that he's on full pay for over 300 days despite not being in his job. And Home of the Year is trending. One of the reasons that people are talking about it is that broadcaster Sean Monsanje was on the show last night. Now, I didn't see it, but I know Sean a little bit, a lovely guy, and I follow him on Instagram, and I have seen his house because he's been, himself and his husband have been doing up their house for the past
I assume if he's been on
years.
Home of the Year, his house is
yeah,
spectacular.
It looks lovely on Instagram anyway, and it's gorgeous looking.
Yeah.
So I must check out that episode, but a lot of people are chatting about that.
Yeah, I did see a funny tweet. I didn't see any of it now, to be honest, but I did see a funny tweet last night as I was going to bed, and it said, it's like, hang on, so you're getting paid to snoop around people's houses and then be all judgy about them?
Yeah.
What a great job.
Yeah, sounds
Because
good.
we all love to do that.
Sean, by the way, is the nicest guy.
I never met him. I've met his husband at the Radio Awards, but I've never actually met him.
He you know, sometimes people on air come across as being super nice and sweet, and then you meet them and you're like, oh, they're grand, like, but he genuinely is as lovely as that. He's very, very gentle person.
I've heard that from a few people, and I know he used to do a bit of presenting with Virgin Media, and he always came across as a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy, yeah.
Constitution Hill, the horse is trending this morning, so is a doubt for Cheltenham apparently. So I think the vet, he ran rather unlike Constitution Hill in a kind of a practice run, and they said we better get him checked, and apparently they found mucus. I don't know if it'll go through a bad thing. I'm assuming it's a bad thing for
it's
a dog.
bad.
For a dog, I was going to say, for a horse. And FA Cup is trending as Newcastle and Man City both won last night. Erling Haaland scored 5 for Man City as they beat Luton 6-2 in the FA Cup. That's also trending this morning.
He scored 5?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He's a machine. Like he's not. They talk about records that Messi broke and Ronaldo broke, but they reckon if Haaland keeps going the way he's going at his age, he could potentially smash all of those records. He's
incredible.
Ridiculous. And actually, I'd say this is controversial now. He should have won the Player of the Year award just gone by, but Messi got it, and I don't think Messi deserved it. Messi's unbelievable. Messi won the World Cup with Argentina.
Yeah, but Messi's playing in America.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Messi is playing essentially League of Ireland, and nothing as League of Ireland. I'm saying compared to the Premier League, he's playing League of Ireland while Haaland is banging in 40 goals. But that's all I'm saying. And I'm saying that as a Man United fan.
No, I agree with you. Okay, we got to go because we're live in a couple of minutes. We've got a busy show. Dingle Skellig Hotel competition continues. The staycation competition, your chance to win an overnight stay. And dinner or lunch in the lovely Dingle Skellig Hotel. So we've got that in the show. We've got lots of good music, our bit of a hit, and all the rest coming up.
Great.
Better do some work.
Sounds like you have a mad busy show. I'm just going